Hello guys, Smithy here, welcome to the stream. Today we are going to review Korean changes for Reaper and for the SHAI. Also, Sage received a little bit of changes, not like it's a buff, it's more like changes that we will review as well. So sit back, relax and enjoy, and let's begin with the Reaper buff. So as all of you know or might not know, her passive, just like Raven passive, received a extra effect that will raise her PvP stats by 10% every time she will use or restore, use and restore her shard. So for 15 seconds she gains 10% extra PvP damage increase and 10% extra PvP damage decrease, which is pretty cool. It's what Reaper was needing, because she would die too fast in mass PvP. Now with that PvP damage reduction, she will become a much better pick. Second skill that was changed was that spin to win skill. It received many changes. First of all, the damage was increased to that skill. It was increased by about 20%, no, about 10% or so, so more damage to spin skill, which is pretty cool. Also, the range was increased. Before it was kinda shorter, now the range is very wide. As you can see, it's super wide range, which is pretty cool. You will be able to reach your targets farther away. And not only that, it gained an extra buff that will decrease PvP damage received, or increase PvP damage reduction by another 10%. That will stack with the passive itself as well. So let's just check it out how it works. So as you can see, now I have 3% PvP damage increase and minus 7% PvP damage reduction. So if I use a shard, let's see, so I will use a shard, I will gain that extra PvP damage reduction and extra PvP damage. So I restore the shard, I use the skill to restore, and I use the skill to consume the shard, and I gain 10% extra PvP stats for each. And now if I do the same, but I will add up the spin skill, it will give me another 10%. So basically a Reaper now has almost permanently 10% PvP damage increase and 20% PvP damage reduction, which is super cool. It's the highest stats so far, highest PvP stats so far, because Berserker has 7 PvP damage increase and 20% damage reduction. Reaper has 10% and 20%, which is pretty cool. Now she will be much better pick, like 30% extra PvP stats is pretty cool. Second skill that was changed is Soul Siphon. It received PvP and PvE damage increase. It was a change just for a PvE skill, just for Reaper to be able to farm better somehow, higher zones, so not big of a deal. Third skill that was changed was the Reap. It also received increased damage. Her PvP damage increase was about 7 to 8% extra to that damage. So more damage to Reap skill, and as well now she can be catched during casting that skill. So while casting that skill, the Reap skill, you won't be able to catch her. I don't think it's super good. I would actually add non-catchable effect to that skill, or to that skill, for example. That skill would need non-catchable effect because you can't cancel it so fast, while Reap skill is easily to cancel, and you can prolong the cast, you can stay in the cast, but still I don't think it's a good idea. But still, it's pretty fine. You can use this in field, so you won't be able to get grabbed. Okay, next skill was, I don't know, cut the whatever, I don't know how it's called, that skill. But this one also received a increase in damage, so now instead of 4 hits it deals 6 hits. And also the attack range of that skill was also increased. So before, it was increased by around 10 to 20%, just like that spin skill, which is pretty cool. But all in all, it's only for PvE damage, just like this skill increased the range, and this skill also increased the range just for PvE matters. So she will be able to PvE better and faster, so her PvE stats will be increased well. Next skill, and again another PvE skill mostly, also received a damage increase, PvE and PvP damage increase as well, and now it has a penetrable project, which I don't really understand what should that mean, but for me that skill didn't change much. Like, basically I think what happened is now that skill can better clear the mobs. As you can see, it clears better the mobs. Let's find a bigger wave of mobs, so let's try it out here. So as you can see, it clears nice the mobs. As you can see, there are many mobs here. You use the skill and it will like clear all the mobs in all that range, which is pretty cool actually. So again, increasing her PvE potential, so she will be able to farm better than she used to before. So again, another PvE skill. And at last, actually not at last, there are two more. So this skill, her ultimate, before you would teleport while using that invisibility skill. Now you can actually disable the teleport option, so you won't teleport, so you will change you want to teleport to the target with that skill or not. So which is pretty cool, because the skill is range and you often didn't want to teleport to the targets to not receive damage. So now you can actually disable the teleportation effect right here, and you won't teleport to the target. I can't show it on Korea because I have a high ping and my Reaper doesn't teleport to the targets, but in the concept it won't teleport while disabling this skill, this passive right here, which is pretty cool, gaining some more flexibility for that Reaper. And at last, that skill right here also was changed, that now you can change it between forward guard and super armor effect, which is pretty cool. I don't recommend you enabling forward guard in field, because it's actually a melee skill, but in arena, I think in arena would be cool thing to have forward guard on that skill instead of super armor, but it's up to you. Most of classes will break your forward guard, but it gives again that Reaper more flexibility in PvP scenarios, because in PvP this won't affect you at all. And basically that's about it. Nothing changed for her PvP build at all. In terms of PvE, it's basically the same. She will still be that class that rolls around the map and often exits the area, which won't be that great, but still maybe let's try it out. So many skills that can be used in PvP. Maybe I would even disable those two skills. So for the PvE, I think that build would be cool. Let's try it out if she's not she's doing good with that build right here. Give me a second. Okay, we have a good spot here. Let's put her to farm. Hope everything is cool with the stream. Okay, good. Okay, so all is fine, nice. Actually, she doesn't have the skills to do that. And that skill, I mean, that skill still remains a very useless skill, because it hits like many times, and look at this. That's pretty bad skill. Maybe I should put the spin skill. There is no way I can use a good PvE build without the spin. Oh, actually what was changed as well is that now you can use faster skills after that skill right here, which again increases her PvE farming potential. So let's try it out. So one, boom. As you can see, she cast it pretty fast after that skill, so she doesn't have that recovery animation anymore. Well, which is nice. It's nice for PvE, not gonna lie. But I still think she won't be a good PvE class. Like she will be great for, she's still great for for desert farming, but in terms of just AFK farming, I think she will still not do the best results. So that was basically it for the Reaper. Let's try her out in arena, maybe 1 or 2 games, and we can go to check the SHAI. Okay, so I had here my PvP build. Come on. I won't be able to teleport to players, which is not that good. Off topic, but are you destroyer now? Yes, I'm destroyer main right now. Guess I won't be able to find anything. Yeah, at least we will fight with the bot, but nothing changed here unless she will gain like more PvP stats. And we have a Sage here. That's basically it. Nothing much for Reaper. She just gained that, not big changes, just some utility changes for her build. So whoever was still playing Reaper will be very happy with the changes that she received now. And it's a cool class to play. That invisibility is just awesome. Not much of range, but still cool changes. Not big of a deal, but cool changes. Okay, now in order to change, okay, I don't remember, I think this one. In order to change to the SHAI, I will have to log. Okay, I think it's this one, yeah. We'll have to log to my old accounts, and I have a SHAI there. SHAI received some weird changes that didn't make her a better class, just made her slightly better than she was before. Let's check it out. I don't even remember the changes that she received. So basically her passive received a change. Let's see. This passive right here, now it has a passive that's okay. The condition of playing, so every time you use a skill you will trigger that passive right here that will boost everything. You will gain extra PvP damage reduction by 15%. You will deal 10% more damage to monsters only. Flow Go will deal extra damage, so this skill right here, it will, so it's a beer. When she summons a beer, it will deal 70% extra damage with that passive active. Then skill HP recovery, don't be sick, so it's that skill right here. I will recover extra health, like 60% more health. And or this one, I don't really know. So basically not big of a deal at all for that. Oh yeah, so that skill will heal 60% more. So normally it would heal by 190, it will heal by 60% more, and also it will like give to other adventurers that got healed extra 10% PvP damage reduction to everyone. And so basically SHAI becomes a super mega support class, only support, like with not big damages, not big changes, but her healing skill, now this skill right here, will heal so much and will give so many like good effects to players, to your allies. That's like this skill right here. Look at this, 288 health, and she can like step like 8 times, and she's healing everything in her way, and also giving 10% extra PvP damage reduction to her allies. So if you like to be a supportive role, then SHAI is a class for you. But like, it's kind of weird because we don't have roles in Black Desert Mobile, and Paralabis is trying to make like super supportive role for SHAI for no reason. But yeah, okay, so mega support SHAI. Here you have her, and her passive just amplifies her supportive skills even further. And at last, let's see, I don't have Sage here, I have to reconnect again. Actually, Sage just received some bit of changes in his hit, and just some fixes, not big of a deal. So that was basically it for the Korean changes. Now I will log to global server, and in like 20 minutes we will start a global server stream with Raven review, and we will be PvPing a lot on Raven today because she gained insane buffs that I'm about to review to you and to show you how great is she now in arena. So see ya in 20 minutes.